Hello teachers, so this was the actual let questions na lumabas noong September 24, 2023 on general education. Okay? So number 1, arrange from most dangerous to least dangerous. Pollution, climate change, alien species, loss of habitat. A. Climate change, pollution, loss of habitat, alien species. B. Pollution, climate change, loss of habitat, alien species. C. Alien species, climate change, pollution, loss of habitat. And D. Pollution, loss of habitat, climate change, alien species. So, ang tanong ay arrange from most dangerous to least dangerous. Okay? Ang sagot dito ay letter A. It's climate change on global scale, pollution on ecosystem level, loss of habitat community level, and alien species individual level. Number 2, one of the country's most enduring literary masterpieces, Florante and Laura, was written by A. Amado V. Hernandez, B. Francisco Baltazar, C. Lope K. Santos, and D. Mariano Ponce. Ang sagot natin ay letter B, it's Francisco Baltazar. Siya ay kilalang Pilipinong makata at may akda. Siya ay kinilala bilang prinsipe ng manunulang Tagalog at itinuturing na William Shakespeare ng Pilipinas para sa kanyang kontribusyon at impluwensya sa panitikang Pilipino. Ang sikat na romantikong pag-iibigan ng ika-19 na siglo, ang Florante at Laura ay ang kanyang pinakamainam na likha. Number 3, Governor General Narciso Claveria was the one who ordered the blank. A. Founding of Union Obrera Democratica. B. Use of Spanish surnames by Filipinos. C. Resettlement of Filipino communities in Cabeceras. And D. Tobacco monopoly. Okay. Ang sagot ay letter C. The use of Spanish surnames by Filipinos. It is Narciso Claveria issued a decree compiling a catalog of family names for the Filipinos to adopt. Number 4, ama ng Balarila ay si A. Eulogio Amang Rodriguez, B. Lope K. Santos, C. Jose Corazon Dizos, and D. Inigo Regalado. Ang sagot ay letter B, Lope K. Santos. Siya ay isang tanyag na manunulat sa wikang Tagalog noong kaniyang kapanahunan. Sa simula ng ika-1900 na taon, bukod sa pagiging manunulat, isa rin siyang abogado, kritiko, leader, obrero at itinuturing na ama ng pambansang wika at balarila ng Pilipinas. Number 5, they belong to a privileged class Filipinos who studied in Europe and introduced ideas of reforms when they came back. A. Filipino clergy. B. Mestizos. C. Ilustrados. And D. Encomendieros. Okay, ang sagot ay letter C, or they are also known as the enlightened ones, where middle-class Filipinos who studied and or lived in Europe, most of them residing in Madrid. Number 6, famous composer from Angono who was declared as the national artist is A. Cayabyab, B. Benaventura, C. Senisal, and D. San Pedro. The answer is San Pedro. Okay, Locio San Pedro Sr. was a Filipino composer and teacher who was proclaimed national artist for the Philippines for music in 1991. He is remembered for his contribution to the development of Filipino regional band music and for his well-known compositions such as the Filipino Lullaby, Sa Ugoy ng Duyan, and the symphonic poem, Lahing Kayumanggi, Angono Rizal, Philippine Island. Number 7, the following painting techniques in except A. Acrylic, B. color painting, C, oil, and D, molding. Ang sagot ay molding. Okay, so the most common painting technique is using a brush and oil or acrylic paints to create works on canvas, paper, or other surfaces. So, molding, on the other hand, is a process used in sculpture in which a three-dimensional design is created by molding a malleable material onto a frame. Okay, number 8, considering the tayo-tayo mentality of the Filipinos, one goal for change that should be work on is to develop blank A, sense of common good, B, a sense of national pride, C, pakikisama, and D, the habits of disciplined and hard work. The answer is it's letter A, sense of common good. Number 9, the following are techniques in sculpture except A, casting, B, brushing, C, modeling, and D, carving. The answer is brushing. Okay, so carving, it is a technique that is used primarily for working with marble and wood. Modeling, as the name suggests, it is a technique that involves giving shape to a soft and pliable material using a mold. And casting, similar to modeling, this technique also requires the use of mold. The main difference with casting is that the resulting sculptures are generally made from combinations of metals. Number 10, which of the following appliances consumes the most electricity? A, refrigerator, B, TV, C, aircon, and D, washing machine. The answer is aircon. Okay, so air conditioner and furnace. So an air conditioner and furnace claim 47% of the total energy used in the home. So this percentage can vary due to the type of air conditioner and furnace system a homeowner has. So an older AC furnace doesn't have the energy saving features that a more modern one does. So this can result in a higher percentage of energy use, and many of the thermostats designed today make it easier to monitor and control an AC furnace system operation to conserve energy. So the appliances that consumes the most of your electricity at home is aircon. Number 11, Rizal's mother was not only well educated, but she was also endowed with business acumen, which enabled her to sustain the family's well to do lifestyle, making the family blank A, patriarchal, B, extended, C, matriarchal, and D, nuclear. The answer is C, matriarchal. So, matriarchy, it is a hypothetical social system in which the mother or a female elder has absolute authority over the family group. Patriarchy refers to the male dominance in a relationship whereby men control and dominate the relationship. An extended family naman is a family that extends beyond the nuclear family of parents and their children to include aunts, mga aunties, uncles, grandparents, cousins, or other relatives, all living nearby or in the same household. Nuclear family, also called elementary family in sociology and anthropology, it is a group of people who are united by ties or partnership and parenthood and consisting of a pair of adults and their socially recognized children. Number 12, all the sisters and brother of Rizal use Mercado as their surname. So Rizal instead used the maternal surname of his father to allow Rizal to move freely while studying because of the reason A, young Rizal was expelled from a parochial school. B, the Mercado siblings were blacklisted in schools. C, the Mercado family member were suspects as anti-government. And D, Jose Rizal was an adopted son. So ang sagot ay letter C. The Mercado family members were suspects as anti-government. So the Mercados of Calamba had decided that their son, Jose, was to use the surname Rizal. His older brother, Pasiano Mercado, had been involved with the notorious Father Burgos. So his parents wanted the little Jose fled from the perils associated with the name Mercado. Number 13, pinakapayak na anyo na salita na walang kahalong panlapi ay A. Laguhan, B. Gitlapi, C. Salitang ugat, and letter D. Wikang likas. The answer is salitang ugat. Walang kahalong panlapi. Okay? So, ang salitang ugat ay tumutukoy sa salita na may buong pagkilos. Ito ay payak o simple na salita. Ito ay mga salitang hindi na dinadagdagan ng panlapi. So, sa wikang Ingles, ito ay tinatawag na root word or salitang ugat. Number 14, the part of the newspaper or magazine article which gives the name of the writer of the article is called blank. A. Byline, B. Dateline, C. Headline, and D. Banner line. The answer is letter A. Byline. Okay, so the byline in British English on a newspaper or magazine article gives the name of the writer of the article. Number 15, the Philippine legislature has two chambers. This setup is known as A. Bicameral, B. Multilateral, C. Bilateral, and D. Unicameral. The answer is bicameral. So they are made by lawmakers in the Philippine legislature. So that is also called the Congress of the Philippines. So the Congress has two chambers or houses, the House of Representatives and the Senate. Lawmakers in the House of Representatives are called representatives or congressmen or congresswomen. Okay? Number 16, the collection of stories of animals which teach moral lesson is A. The Lion King, B. 1001 Arabian Nights, C. Aesop's Fables, and D. Grimm's Fairy Tales. The answer is letter C. It is a collection of short stories about animals which behave in a human way. Each story teaches a moral lesson. Number 17, tax imposed on every citizen of the Philippines is known as blank. A. Income tax, B. Property tax, C. Community tax, and D. Real estate tax. The answer is community tax. Okay, it is sometimes known as sidula. Okay, so the community tax is paid in the place of the residence of the individual or in the place where the principal office of the juridical entity is located. So a community tax certificate or the CTC is issued to every person or corporation upon payment of the tax. So the tax is primarily collected by the city or municipal treasurer. Number 18, what is the process used by plants to convert the energy from sunlight into chemical energy? A. Diffusion, B. Photosynthesis, C. Cytolysis, and D. Photochemical conversion. The answer is photosynthesis. So the process in plants which converts light energy into chemical is photosynthesis. It is a process by which green plants and certain other organisms synthesize their own food, transform sunlight energy into chemical energy with the help of chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, and water. Number 19, Princess Diana's sudden and unexpected death was like a candle in the wind, is an example of A. Simile, B. Metaphor, C. Hyperbole, and D. Irony. Okay, so the answer is simile. Okay, it is a literary device that compares two things in an interesting and vivid way. So words such as like or as are used to compare the two subjects. Okay? Like a candle in the wind is a simile. Number 20, the stage actress who brought fame to her country through her international awards for her stage performance was A. Sarah Geronimo, B. Sharon Cuneta, C. Leia Salonga, and D. Nora Honor. The answer is Leia Salonga. So, she is a multiple award winning actress and singer. Lea Salonga is renowned across the world for her powerful voice and perfect pitch. She is best known for her Tony Award winning role in Miss Saigon. 21. Since most organisms consume more than one type of animal or plant or consume both, the transfer of matter and energy intertwine into the blank. A. Food consumer. B. Food web. C. Food producer. And C. Food chain. The answer is food web. So let us know the difference now between the food chain and the food web. So food chain, it is a linear representation of the flow of energy and nutrients in an ecosystem, whereas the food web is a more complex and interconnected depiction of multiple food chains within an ecosystem. Okay? 22, a bottle of perfume costs 10,000. A discount of 10% is given. The bottle of perfume will cost. The answer is 9,000. Okay? So this is the computation. Number 23, ang mga panlapi sa mga salitang pagsumikapan, pagsumigawan at pagdinuguan ay mga halimbawa ng A. Gitlapi, B. Laguhan, C. Onlapi, and D. Hulapi. Okay. The answer is laguhan. Pagsumikapan, meron siyang pag, merong merong an. Okay? So that is laguhan. It is laguhan kapag ang panlapi ay nasa unahan, meron din sa gitna, at meron din sa hulihang bahagi ng salitang ugat. So that is laguhan. 24, the novel written by Rizal, which was first published in 1891 in Ghent, Belgium, translated as The Reign of Greed or The Subversion, was blank. A. A la Juventud Filipina. B. Nole mi tangere. C. El filibusterismo. And D. Mi ultimo adios. The answer is El filibusterismo. So the El filibusterismo, a Spanish term for the subversion, came out in 1891, published in Ghent, Belgium. 25, the last number, which are the prime factors of 56. Is it A 7, 4, 2, B 14, 2, 2, C 7 and 8, and D 7, 2, 2 and 2? So the answer is letter D. So in fact, 2 and 7 are the prime numbers of 56. Also, we know that 1 is a factor of every number. Thus, the factors of 56 by prime factorizations are 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 14, 28, and 56. Okay? So, ito lang muna sa ngayon. This presentation is only consist of 25 questions. Rest assured that the part 2, this one, will soon follow. Okay, so thank you so much for listening.